Hello beautiful souls, I am Awakened Soul. Today we're going to be reviewing Algo. Alright, let's go ahead and start on our monthly. Let's turn on our 1226 AMAs. We're going to be setting it up for our next trade, seeing where it's going. So just visualizing it right here in our monthly. We can see there's a bearish trend. Let's turn on pivot highs and lows. Let's mark our monthly low here. This making this nice support, and remember monthlies are red. This is our nice resistance, and let's just go ahead and connect this trend line from this low to this most current low here. Red is just visualizing, and let's see what it's doing. You know, off the bat I get a lot of visions. I'm like, this could be a big W, imagine, or like a Adam and Eve. That would be crazy just looking at it. Okay, let's go on to our weekly. Within our weekly here, same thing. We're going to start off placing support and resistance on our weekly. Okay, this is our resistance. Weeklies are orange. And I'm actually going to use yesterday's weekly candle as support, because we know this is our monthly support. So, and now that I have support and resistance, I want you to turn on your higher high, lower low indicator. This is just going to help you connect your trend lines. So just off the bat right here, one touch, two touches. Hold on, what would have happened if Okay, let me see, 1226 EMAs. So we're definitely in a downtrend here. Let me see my RSI. So in our weekly, we've been creating new lower highs. Lower high, this technically is a lower high, new lower high. We're on a bearish trend too, to the downside. Let me make sure I change this to orange, as this is our weekly trend line. Okay. Right, but I'm thinking, what I mean, I'm just looking, I was like, why not connect it here, right? Well, let's put it this way. If it breaks this lower high, this is key because both trend lines are right here in lower high. And if this is like a W, right, we're going to have a measure move from the W, first of all. If this is the case, creating new highs. And this could be confluence with the lowest price action here. No, I was trying to think, maybe. I just don't see. Maybe here. There you go. So because those are big, you know, trend line breaks, but is it confirmed? You know, we need a candle close to confirm the break of a trend line on the weekly to confirm it. But if it's to confirm, those would be my next two targets on the weekly, all the way to 1, and measure move. And this is my trend line break here. One touch, two touches. I'm trying to see. Yeah, okay. So it's one touch, right? Two touches up here. And this is my lowest point. That's why I put the intersection right here. The same thing over here, right? You have one touch up here, and the second touch is this high. So right where it intersects, that should be your target. from this low to this intersection. Okay, I like that. Okay, let's move into our daily. The reason I'm not putting bearish target right now, just because, I mean, if we were to break new lows, it would be a monthly. Sorry, I didn't give you that bearish target. I got excited when I saw this potential Adam and Eve. So this is the highest peak, right where it intersects. That would be your monthly bottom, in my opinion. Let me cover this, turn it into red so we know. So we break this higher low, right? And we're playing within this wedge here. So we break this higher low here. Big support. We're coming down to 13,036. Okay. So just on our daily, just visualizing it, I want you to understand market structure right here, because this is a perfect example. And if you don't understand my market structure, Google it. It's called the Forex Master Pattern. Really important. So every chart is a cycle that repeats. Okay, you're always gonna have a contraction phase, trend. Sorry. You're gonna have contraction, a trend down, contraction, trend, contraction, trend. So this is a new contraction area, right? A new zone that we're playing within. So on the daily, you just want to focus on your contraction zone. Just focus on where price action is playing right now. Focus on the possibilities now. So here, I'm going to turn on my higher high, lower low indicator and just look at it, observe it, see what you could find, see if there's any patterns that you can make, connect some trend lines, right? So one touch, two touches. One touch, two touches. Okay, turn on your 1226 EMA, right? Technically, we're still not bearish trend because price action has not flipped the 12 and the 26, and price action's below the 12 and the 26. So I'm going to connect one touch, two touches. Okay, and it's hitting it right now. Let's get closer. Okay, so this is to cross to the upside, and it looks like it's making the push right now. So your target for the daily, right, this is our low. So your target's going to be right here. And this could correspond to this trend line, the weekly trend line that you see here. Right? Perfect. I like this target. See how for me, that's why it's so important for me to like do all time frames. Okay, let's go to the 4 hour. And remember, look at your RSI too. Look to see if you can find any divergence. Right, because if we hit this, in the 4 hour, I like to visualize it in the 4 hours. Okay, so if we get this push to the upside, right, we could have a double top like here, right here. Let me highlight it for you, right? And if we keep the RSI down, right, they'll give us bearish divergence. So that's what I think is going to happen right now. but the charts are showing me that that's going to happen right now. Now, is it going to form that bearish divergence? I don't know. It could hold here, and then we could continue pushing up to the upside, right? But it looks like this is the next area. And I always take it level to level, and once I assess here, right, I would be looking for an entry. So right now, this is what I would do. Okay, so this was your high, this was your low, this is the range that we were playing within, right? And it just crossed trend line break. That's beautiful. Okay. Oh man. It's not letting me do paper trade. So would I enter right now? I would. I would enter for a long, just because you shouldn't. You should wait for a confirmation, if I'm being honest with you. So this is what I want to see. I want to see the break right of the high. It just happened. It just broke a huge trend line for me, and then a retest, and then it's going to continue to this, and this when you want to get paid, and then reconsider, look at this. Imagine this top will be just like this, right? It's going to consolidate. It's going to give you a contraction phase just like this. When it gets to a new zone, right, let it do its thing and wait for the 12 and the 26 EMAs to cross to the downside to consider your short if it comes down. All right, guys, that's what I have for you for Algo. May the force be with you, and remember to do everything with love.